I wanted to get out today and detect a little bit on a site I've hunted a lot. In fact, I was here yesterday with the Vista. It's an old house site that goes way back for our area. First log cabin was built right after the war, so about 1866 or so. And then later on the house was expanded to ultimately be a substantial two-story home of a very prominent man here, probably the most highly respected individual in the state of Texas at the time of his death in 1905, someone named John H. Reagan. But I've dug a lot of interesting targets off of here. Not a lot of, not hardly any coins. The place has been hunted extensively over the years. I myself hunted it for the first time over 25 years ago. The EMI here is my worst site. It's an industrial area. There's a power substation right behind that wood line there, probably 110 yards away. And the ground is red dirt, very mineralized, lots and lots of both natural and man-made iron bits in the ground. It's an interesting place. It's a challenging place to hunt. Today I'm out with two of my single frequency detectors, both considered analog, though neither one of them is really a true analog detector like an old Toro. The Vista X, and I have the 8-inch concentric coil on it. I bought the concentric coil specifically for working in the iron because I think it handles the iron falsing better. Of course, the Vista X is an excellent machine in heavy iron. It also punches mineral extremely well. And the other one is the MXT, the E-Series, not the Pro. It's the original E-Series. I really like that detector. It was way ahead of its time. I've got the Nell SEF. I think it's a 5x10 coil on it. I'm using relic mode on it with the iron barely dished out. Both of these machines are capable of running very stable and very quiet in spite of the heavy EMI and the minerals and the iron. I've got 4 targets flagged that I found with the Vista X. The Vista X, likes them pretty well. I've gone over them with the MXT. The MXT really only likes one of them. So I think they're going to be something small, non-ferrous. One for sure over there should be a decent non-ferrous target. These may just be small, wire size crating nails. They're bad about falsing. But we'll see. On a site like this, all you're digging is iffy targets. There's not any real good, clean hitting targets left, unless you find a pull tab that you missed or something. So let's see what they look like. We'll listen to them. I run the Garrett Z-Link. It's very nice. In fact, I run it on both machines. Alright, so the MXT really didn't like this one. But the Vista X does. Turn it up a little bit without the headphones. Vista X, I've got 40 on the gain, 35 on the threshold. First disc is at about 22.5 or so. So it's mostly iron. That's probably going to be a little thin piece of crating nail or something. Well, let me find it and I'll come back to you. Okay, it was a nail. Kind of figured it was. That's an old cut nail. Decent size. I could raise the disc up on the Vista X and be more sure about that, but like I said, this side here, you come to dig iffy targets just in case. To give you an idea of what this soil's like, just typical red dirt from around here. But if you rub the magnet in it, that's what you get. Little bitty bits of iron, man-made iron, lots and lots of natural iron in the dirt. It's difficult stuff to hunt in, but that's what I got, so that's what I hunt in. Alright, I got two more that sound about like it. They're probably going to be the same thing, not anything significant. So we're going to dig this one target that both machines liked and see what it is. Okay, this target is about as good a sounding target as you're going to get out here. Vista X likes it pretty much. Good, clean, high tone. A little bit of iron this way. But the high tone's still in there. On the second disc, which is just below a nickel, still a teeny bit of high tone that way. And still pretty much a good tone this way, even with the alternative disc. So that's a pretty good target on this side. The MXT likes it too. A little bit of iron that way. So, well, they don't play well together that close. So that's not going to be anything incredible, but it might be non-ferrous. We'll see. I'll dig it up and see. Get back with you. Okay, it was non-ferrous. It's still junk. Piece of can slaw. Not much of that here, so I don't mind digging it. Anyway, I'll hunt around and maybe I can come up with something decent. I dug a couple of good targets, about 3 or 4 good targets yesterday with the Versa. Really good conditioned, very small jackknife with a bone handle, very old, up in what would have been the front yard. 45 Colt cartridge case, real thin piece of fancy embossed stamped brass. But there's still a few targets here. So it's a pretty day, nice to be out. I'll get back with you if I find anything else that's decent. Okay, I found another good sounding target that the Vista X likes. It's been a while since I've hunted with it. You kind of have to relearn it. These nails are so bad and connected to the ground and won't false, so you just have to look for a good 4-way hit, you know, that hits both 90 degrees. This is typical of what I'm hunting in. Iron. The mixed tones like that, they could be something, but 99% of the time they're nails. When you hit a high tone, sometimes it takes the disc a minute to catch up. See, it goes to iron. But this one's good all the way around, so it's worth digging. It's almost got a thump to it. Still got some iron in it. So, it's not as good as it sounded at first, but we'll dig it up and see what it is. Okay, to give you an idea of what kind of conditions these are, pretty difficult. This is the kind of signal that you're looking for. Good clean high tone, 90 degrees, a little bit of iron. You get off of it, you know, there's stuff all around it. That's a 6-inch deep nickel. It's one of my test coins in this place. Not many detectors can hit it. The Versa can hit it, the Vista X, the Legend. But that's a tough one. That's a 6-inch deep nickel. And that's how compromised it is in this dirt. So that's why I dig so much iffy stuff and end up with a pocket full of nails. But every now and then you get something decent. And a historic place, that's worth it to me, especially on a pretty day. And I thought we might just hunt along a little bit. Iron. Ground bounce still good. False and iron. Iron. That's just going to be another nail. That's how they're acting. Good that way, bad that way. It's a good machine. It's a little tedious working this kind of iron. Once you get it out of the ground, it's, you know, a dead iron tone. No falsing at all. But when it's in the ground, it will false. I don't know if everybody else's irons are like that. See, that wants to be good. But it breaks down after you examine it a little bit. The disc catches up after a few passes, so you can't go by the first hit. You've got to interrogate it a little bit. It breaks down. So it's a little tedious hunting this way. You've got to concentrate. But on a good side, the machine will find stuff. You find stuff that the other ones have missed. But the simultaneous multi-frequency detectors handle this falsing iron much better. But the Vista X and other machines similar will find stuff that the other ones won't too. And it's a lot of fun to hunt with. Keeps you sharp. See how that hit initially high? Then it goes with the iron tone, because the disc catches up. Anyway, I'm going to hunt along with the Vista X a little bit more, and then I'm going to switch over to the MXT. I haven't hunted with it for a good long time, so I like it too, so we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, here's one that's good all the way around. Sounds a little big, but let's try it on the second disc. So that one sounds good. I think it may be a piece of flat sheet metal. There was an old shed or something around here. I've dug quite a bit, but anyway, I'll dig it up and see. Not going to pass that one up on this side. Well, it was something big. Plowshare, broken plowshare. Yeah, it's iron. Yeah, it's junk, but it's interesting junk, and it's old junk, and I like digging it, because every now and then it's something really interesting. Well, hunted around with the MXT and enjoyed it. Hadn't really found anything. A little bit of junk, it's big iron. The MXT handles this falsing iron much better than the Vista X. At least it's a little bit easier on the ears and on the brain. Very sure of itself. It's not as deep as the Vista X. But it's a fun machine. I enjoy it. I like being able to keep up with the ground balance. I really enjoy the mixed mode of the relic mode on it. But not productive day, but enjoyable. Reacquainted myself with these two older technology machines. The Vista X, of course, is new, still in production. Both excellent machines in their own right. It's good to have different machines. Helps you learn, helps you be a better detectorist, and it's a lot of fun. So hopefully this helps somebody a little bit, or at least halfway enjoyable. Get back home and help my wife cook for family Thanksgiving tomorrow. Thanks for watching.